Why am I here?
We have a lot to talk about. That business between Simon and management. That's the tip of a very nasty iceberg. Great work, by the way, rescuing the young man like you did.
Trust me, I didn't do it for him.
But you did it. Now he's back at an undisclosed location, and Simon is locked away tight, all thanks to Michael Weston. I know you're upset that we burned you, but it's nice to know that we can work together sometimes, when it counts. Huh? Friends at last.
I'm not your friend.
I'll try not to take that personally. Now, you've had a long day. Here's some reading material to pass the time. I think you'll find that interesting. Let me know when you're ready to talk.
It takes a while to learn how to read intelligence files. They start as stacks of unrelated documents, but stick with it long enough and a pattern can emerge. Of course, not all intelligence is reliable, which means when you're done checking the file, you have to check the source. Guard! I read your file. What does it all mean?
Why don't you tell me? Come, sit.
Assassinations, crop burnings, little wars around the world, all connected to some fat bank accounts. Very interesting. What does it have to do with me?
That depends.
Depends on what?
Whether we can work together. We need your help, Michael.
Haha, you need my help.
See? All this? We're trying to stop it. And whoever owns those fat bank accounts is fighting back. Simon's escape wasn't some kind of accident. It was an attack against us.
Who is us, exactly?
Some things governments do well, like run a military or post office. And then there are some things that they need help with. Things best done by people who no longer have official ties to the government.
Like burn spies.
Precisely. And that's where we come in. Where you come in.
You know, you have a lot of connections. I find it hard to believe that you can't do this without me.
Listen, Michael. If this was some foreign government, you might be right. We're good at that sort of thing. But this is a new kind of problem. This is somebody willing to let a guy like Simon blow up Miami to protect his cash flow. I mean, bottom line, you may not like it, but we're on the same side here.
Forgive me if I'm a little skeptical about that.
I know you've had bad experiences with some of our operatives. And look, and a few turned out to be unstable, corrupt, occasionally psychopathic. But the point is, Michael, that's over. There's a reason why we recruited you.
I'm glad you changed your hiring policies. The flattery's not gonna make me work for you.
Nobody's making you do anything, Michael. Look, I understand your reservations. I mean, we burned you. And our methods, let's just say we draw the line at different places. But at the end of the day, you're gonna want to side with us, rather than whoever's behind all of this. And we need to find him.
I'm gonna be your errand boy?
Not an errand boy, Michael. A partner. Now you read the file. Where would you start?
When you peel away the shell companies and the dummy bank accounts, a lot of these little wars all track back to the same weapons supplier, Gregory Hart. He uses a sat phone to do his banking. You can find him with that. If I were you, I would talk to him.
Why don't we talk to him together? I'll set it up, go down and see what he has to say. And then you can decide whether you're in or out. First time out of Miami in a while, huh? How'd it feel?
Lovely!
It got hot in the guerrilla camp up the road. Sounds like they're ready for us. Hey, I said it's a new day, didn't I? Hey, you wanna shoot me? Go for it.
I'll take a rain check.
Yeah, that's the spirit. All right, let's do this.
Illegal weapon sales is a multi-million-dollar industry. For a big-time gun runner, it's easy to live the life of luxury. The problem is, when you've spent your career dodging local law enforcement and making mortal enemies, it's much safer hiding in a tent in the jungle than enjoying a piece of beachfront property.
Congratulations, you got me. I assume you want to talk to me, so what's on your mind?
Well, let's start with, who do you work for?
This is gonna be a very disappointing conversation for you, because I don't know anything. Yeah, well, you can do better than that. These weapons came from someplace, they're going someplace. Now, who do you work for?
I work for a 16-digit Swiss bank account and an anonymous email address. Huh? Fine. You think that's gonna do any good? I work for a man who values his privacy. Now, you can shoot me as much as you want. But it's not gonna do any good because I was a dead man the moment you started coming for me.
We gotta go now. With thermal imaging and laser target designators, an unmanned drone allows your enemy to launch a precise strike while staying completely anonymous. All you really know is that whoever you're up against has deep pockets and isn't afraid of tying up loose ends. Surviving a drone attack is about escaping the primary target area. That being said, dodging bullets and anti-tank missiles isn't exactly a walk in the park.
Okay, Michael. Are you in or are you out? My. It is nice to be out of the jungle. That was your flight, by the way.
Fine, I love spending 10 hours in the cargo bay. How's the shoulder?
Well, my dreams of pitching for the Yankees are open. This isn't the first time this sort of thing has happened, Michael. Whoever's behind all this is killing our people, not just ours. CIA, German intelligence, anyone who gets close gets dead.
So now it's my turn?
Not gonna lie, this is dangerous. But we're betting that Michael Weston can succeed where others have failed. So you see what we're up against. Simon, the file, and this business with heart. Feeling helpful?
Art had a government file with him. Something I noticed when you were shooting holes in his lower extremities. If I had to guess, I'd say he was the subject of some kind of federal investigation.
I love it. Hey, we're a team already.
Just so we understand each other. This is my investigation. Simon came after me, you asked for my help, we do it my way.
Understood. There's a car waiting for you outside. Say hello to your motherfucker.
Mom.
Welcome home, Michael. When I got the call that you were coming back, the guy on the phone was a little vague. I wasn't entirely sure they weren't shipping pieces of you back in a cardboard box.
I think I'm all here.
Well, it's good to have you home. Want a tuna fish sandwich?
Maybe later. Have you heard from Fee?
I left a message that you were coming home, but no, we haven't talked. I think she's probably just taking some time to herself to sort through all this, you know? You really should go see her, Michael.
I'm sorry, Mom. About everything.
Go. We'll talk later.
The strain of having a loved one disappear for weeks affects people differently. Spend enough time as a covert operative and you know better than to try to predict the outcome of a long-awaited reunion. Of course, some reunions are more unpredictable than others.
See?
I'm sorry, we're in the middle of something. Here, look this. Sam and I took a case and it's gotten a little out of hand. The client is this lawyer, Winston. He was helping this girl with her ex. They restraining order didn't work, so he got this judge to impound the guy's bike. The guy turned out to be the enforcer for the Breakers.
Breakers?
Biker gang, Addison, South Florida. They greenlit Winston. I guess he had the bright idea to try to pay the guy, leave him alone. Sam.
Missed you, brother. You and I are gonna get a beer together just as soon as this little disaster at Fiona's is handled.
My disaster? You're the one who thought he could call the cops to solve this whole thing.
For the record, they arrested 2 guys.
Bikers don't care if they get arrested.
My point is, calling the cops was a lot more effective than your genius idea.
See,
I have some biker friends. I made some calls, see if they can help out a little, maybe get some firepower.
Yeah, right, and they got their butts kicked from here to Shreveport.
Guys! I have a loaded machine pistol in my hand, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay, here's the short version. This biker guy Hunter's at the lawyer's place, and he brought a posse.
A posse?
Yeah, 2, maybe 3. I think it was 2. Anyway, when Winston called, he was a mess, so we gotta get him out of there without making the situation even worse than it is. Bottom line here, Mike, this whole business needs a little Michael Weston.
Get out of
everything I've got. No, stop. Don't do that. Take it, go away. You think I want your money?
The tough thing about being marked for death by a criminal organization is the fact that once the order is given, the whole organization's after you. It ceases to be about an individual and becomes about the honor of the group. And when honor is involved, things tend to get bloody.
You're a dead man. You hear me? Dead! Please, that's everything I got. No, stop. Don't do that. Get out, or we're coming in.
Stay here. You sure, Mike? Yeah, Sam. This isn't a situation we want to shoot it out. I'm gonna see if I can bluff it.
Bluff it? Well, this takes some better cars.
All right, hang back. Don't make a move unless things go bad. And if things go bad? Well, it was nice seeing you guys again.
I'm gonna give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, please, 8, 7.
Who the hell are you? I'm the guy telling you to get the hell out of here now.
That's so. I count 3 of us, 1 of you. I like that math, pal.
Here's some math. You got semi-automatic 45 caliber pistols. Me, Mac 10s on full auto. I fire 5 rounds at every one of yours.
I can still drop you.
And I'll at least take 2 of you with me. If you like those odds, go for it.
You know who you're messing with? Your little buddy in there's got every breaker in 5 states coming for him. Coming hard.
I know exactly who I'm messing with, and I'll pretend that means something for 3 more seconds.
We'll be back, pal. Count on it.
Okay, so who's that guy again?
I'm sorry about all that. We told Winston to stay out of sight, but, you know, I guess they didn't go over negotiating with biker gangs in law school. What?
Nothing.
Are you pouting? Do you think I just moved on with my life? Is that it?
Well, I mean, I disappeared, Fee. I come back and you and Sam are taking clients, acting like nothing ever happened.
Don't you dare say that! Don't you dare! Sam and I kicked in every door we could think of. We took a client out of respect for you, because we knew that's what you would have wanted. Oh. Let's do this right. Welcome. What happened to you? Knowing you, I don't know if I should be more concerned about where you were or why you're back.
I guess saving management earned me a little trust. I'm working on something. Whoever let Simon loose is involved in something much bigger. Some kind of international war for profit scheme. I'm looking into it. I've seen firsthand what I'm up against. One fight at a time, Fee.
I know what you're doing. Going up. I'll get the charger.
All right, just slow down. We'll figure this out.
Ow! I gave the guy my life savings. He burned it on my lawn. Any rational human being?
Did Hunter seem like a rational human being to you?
No, I guess not.
Okay, look, these are not the type of folks that you can bargain with.
You know, I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe this looking for help thing was not such a good idea. Maybe I should, I don't know, just go to Mexico or something.
That won't solve anything. Once you're greenlit, you're greenlit. Every member of the gang is supposed to kill you on sight. And if you're not around, chances are they'll find anyone they can. A relative, friend.
All I did was help this woman get away from her boyfriend.
What do we know about the Breakers?
Well, aside from them trying to kill Winston, not a lot. You know, they've had their run-ins with the law, but all I can get out of my cop pals is that they run an operation out of a bar down in Homestead. Boss is a guy named Big Ed. Apparently, he's quite large.
We'll have to make a deal with Big Ed to call Hunter off.
What are you talking about? You just said we can't bargain with him.
We can't bargain with Hunter. Big Ed runs the gang. He's the one who can turn off the green light.
Well, why would he do that?
We'll have to make sure that keeping you alive is in the best interest of the Breakers.
Ah, that easy, huh?
Call Barry.
See, the good thing about a biker gang, an outlaw biker gang, is that the club owns everything. Members sign over all their assets like a cult or a bad marriage.
And this is a good thing, why?
It makes it easier to make it look like Winston is mixed up with the gang. All we have to do is sign over some of Winston's assets to the Breakers. Make it look like he was running guns for them or drugs.
Go with gun running. Just enough so that if they kill Winston, it'll be an opening for the FBI to take the Breakers down. What do you need?
Their account numbers. I'm gonna work a little Barry magic, make it impossible for them to tell where Winston begins and the Breakers Motorcycle Club ends.
Well, according to my cop buddies, the club's office is up on the second floor above the bar, but it's crawling with bikers and it's locked up tight. Only the top brass in the gang has access.
I guess we'll have to get a little access of our own. Infiltrating a hostile environment that reeks of testosterone and motor oil is tough, unless you're an attractive woman. The gender advantage ends at the door, however. It's tough to pull off surveillance when everyone wants to talk to you.
Hey, I haven't seen you around before.
I've been around before. I just moved here and heard that Breakers were the hardest crew around.
Hey, you were right. I'm Earl.
Nice to have a friend, Earl. Is that who I think it is?
You big Ed? Yeah. Want me to introduce you?
No, it's okay, honey. I like to make my own first impressions. I will catch up with you later. I promise.
Surveillance isn't always about learning secrets. Relationships are often just as important.
I'm telling you. Disrespected you, he disrespected us. He should already be dead by now.
I know. I'm working on it.
He got some muscle of his own. This dude's strapped. It's my job to protect this club. We have a reputation.
I don't care who he was or what he was packing. The next guy steps between you and that lawyer, he's a bullet in the face. You understand?
What do you think you're doing?
Hey,
Get in here.
I'm just finding something's pregnant. Look me alone.
All right.
You want to see what I brought for us to play with?
Most digital cameras aren't intended to take clear pictures of documents. A handheld scanner, on the other hand, will prevent any contrast or blurring problems. If you've got a small enough frame, an old-fashioned ventilation system can provide a decent escape route.
Ow! What the hell? What's going on? Earl, you alright?
And it'll keep bigger boned pursuers from following.
I still don't understand how this is gonna help. Okay, I wanna get away from these guys.
Listen, man, it's simple.
Financially, we mix you up with every nasty thing this gang is doing. That way, if they take a shot at you, they're just inviting the FBI to investigate the gang. I don't think Hunter's gonna care. The cops already
They
went to-
don't care about a few of their members getting arrested, but they'll feel differently about a massive federal investigation destroying the Breakers forever.
What, are you just gonna talk to him?
Not exactly.
We just need to get him to where he's unprotected and talk some sense into him.
Oh, I'm protected. Are you kidding me? I went through all the mortgages linked to the account. He's got a place up in Boca where he stashes his girlfriend.
You two deal with the paperwork, we will deal with Big Ed. Yeah.
Mike, this phone. I was wondering if you could stop by. Got some news you're gonna want to hear.
Hey, Michael?
I'm good, thanks.
Right on the money about Hart's government file. He was being investigated by a counterintelligence group with an annex near a Miami military base. Gonna need to get in the system and find out what they have.
Get the ticket in.
Give you access to everything you need. Don't push it. You have 2 minutes, give or take. Remember, if anything goes wrong, you're just a burned spike caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
Are we done? I have some things to take care of.
Yeah, right. I heard you mixing up with a biker gang. All right, we'll get back to work, Robin Hood. Don't get shot. Got a lot of work to do.
So this is Big Ed's house, huh? I guess
it pays to be the boss.
This is Big Ed's girlfriend's house. He has another house down in South Miami.
I see.
I'll take the front door, you take the side, 5 after exactly.
You got it, Mikey.
And remember, we just want to have a nice, polite conversation with him after we kidnap him.
Of course.
Keep your head down. It's best to breach a building from 2 directions. That way your target has to choose to defend the front or the back. If you time it right, both answers will be wrong.
Look, when I said nobody move, I was talking to you, lady.
Ed, what's going on?
Hold on a minute. Do you have any idea who you're messing with?
Nobody's messing with anyone. We just want to talk.
Talk.
Ed, this son of a bitch won't get a shotgun.
That's
dynamite.
far enough right there. I never hit a lady and I don't want to start. Now back off!
It doesn't matter how big someone is. There are certain points in the human body that are vulnerable. Pressure on the carotid artery will knock someone out in 10 seconds no matter how big they are. Of course, if they're big enough, it can be a pretty unpleasant 10 seconds.
How's it going?
Well, I won't be sleeping on my back for a while, but we got Big Ed ready for his conversation.
Good luck with that.
How's it going there? Any movement?
Nothing unusual for now.
Well, if they start pulling guns and rolling out,
Let you know and get out of here. I got it. You son of bitches are all dead!
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
What the hell do you people want?
Big Ed, I want you to meet Winston.
Wait, you're the lawyer that pumped Hunter, right?
Something like that, and now Hunter wants to kill him for it.
Yeah, I heard it was all over a piece of tail, too.
I helped her. I would do it again.
Well, I hope you're happy, little man. Because now you're greenlit. And it ain't just Hunter after you. It's the whole club. It's about the honor of the breakers. You want to put a bullet in there, you go ahead. It won't make any difference. You're dead.
Okay, let's say he's dead. Not shut up. Let me explain to you what happens the day Winston here dies. The feds will find that he was involved with every single financial transaction the breakers have done in the past year.
What are you talking about? I don't know this guy.
Yeah? Why is he driving your car? It says right here you own his 98 Honda. I mean, hell, he paid for your fillings. It says he's involved in everything you do. And I'm sure the ATF would be very interested to know how Winston here, who on paper is your most reliable gun runner, ended up dead. Anything happens to Winston, it's gonna open the door for a big-time investigation.
Big Ed, you might be willing to die for the honor of the breakers. Tell me this, where's the honor where every single chapter of the breakers will go down for conspiring in this man's murder? It's your call. Destroy everything to kill a man you've never met, or call Hunter off, and you all continue to ride.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I'm a man of honor, just like you.
Give me a phone. Yeah, Hunter. Yeah, it's Ed. Listen, meet me at my old lady's house. Come alone.
What's going on?
I'm calling off the green light on the lawyer.
What?
Can we just go?
Not until it's over. We gotta make sure it's settled.
He said Hunter left the bar about 20 minutes ago. He should be here.
One of the most dangerous times in war is when peace negotiations begin. Until both sides agree on terms, you're sitting on a powder keg. You know negotiations are off to a bad start when people can't even agree on terms with their own side.
Thought I told you to come alone.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be giving orders anymore.
Hunter, you know what you're saying.
Go soft, old man. We're not letting that little bitch Winston walk. You gave the green light to take him out.
Yeah, and now I'm turning it off.
Mike, is this how it's supposed to go? Because I don't think this is how it's supposed to go.
What? You said it was...
It's not an exact science.
It's not worth it.
Oh, it's worth it to me.
It's not your call. So stand down.
Or what? Stand down or what? Start the car, Sam.
You're dead. Pull a gun on me?
All right, let's get in there. Open the door! Get him! What do we do now? Plan B.
There's no way Hunter's gonna back off now. He shot me. All he's got left is to finish the job.
Are the breakers with you or are they with him?
They're with me. They're not here, and he is.
Hey! I need you to get all the breakers and head over to Biscayne Highway right now.
But I thought you wanted me to keep him away.
Well, things have changed.
All right. No need to raise your voice at me.
Chasing a car with a motorcycle is a tricky thing to pull off. Son of a bitch. The obvious thing to do is shoot out the car's tires. Problem is, it's a very difficult shot unless you're alongside the car. Unfortunately, it's also pretty tough to hit a high-powered motorcycle when you're in a swerving car that's taking fire. I'm out of ammo.
Where the hell is Fiona?
She'll be here.
Never been happy to see that girl in my entire life. Hang on.
Sam, I hope you have a plan.
Yeah, kinda. Mike, not liking the surrounded by biker thing.
It's fine, Sam. We made a deal, right?
Easy, boys.
Dad! Hey, it's Big Ed! Stand down! You get out here! Get his cut. Everybody, listen up. Anybody touches him, anybody even looks at him funny, and you get what this guy gets here. Ow! Anybody has a problem with that, speak up now. You three, I don't know who you are or where you came from, but I never want to see your faces again.
Right back at you.
Sounds good.
Get this son of a bitch off the road.
Nice ink. Thanks. Guess it makes me untouchable or something. Just kinda wish it wasn't so big.
It's a small price to pay.
Yeah. Still don't know how I'm gonna explain it to my mom. You can tell her it was that or certain death. I'm sure she'll understand. Listen, I'm sorry I doubted you guys there. And you should keep that guy Michael around. You make a great team.
Thank you. Hey, have fun with that.
Yeah. Oh,
As a spy, you don't have to explain yourself much. You can disappear for a month and nobody asks questions. For a certain kind of person, that's one of the perks of going into the intelligence business. As a civilian, you don't have that luxury. Eventually, people expect a good explanation when you disappear, whether or not you have one.
Hello there, Michael.
Hey, Mom.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, I thought we should talk. I know that, it wasn't easy while I was away.
Having you gone is something I've gotten used to. You know what was hard? Having an FBI agent in my house telling me that you're a monster. I still don't know what's going on.
I was chasing a man named Simon. He started off years ago as someone who did what I did. But something happened, he changed, and he hurt people. A lot of things he did got blamed on me.
Now, how is that possible, Michael? If you weren't there,
I spent my entire career officially being nowhere. So it's not hard to pin things on someone whose job is to never have an alibi.
Well, the other things that he said. You blew up a bridge? You shot at police? You didn't do that?
Yeah, I did. I had to get Simon. He was going to hurt more people if I didn't stop him. So I broke the law. I worked with bad people. I did it because I had to.
That's it? It's as simple as that?
I don't know. He laughed. When I caught Simon, he laughed. He said it was just a matter of time before I was just like him.
He's wrong. That is the son I raised. So you're going in there. Seriously, Michael, it's not too late to change your mind.
I need to do this, Faye.
Because of Simon? You caught him. It's over.
It's not over. I need to find whoever helped him get out. I saw the files, Faye. It's part of